Welcome back to another Skylines Saturday. Yep, here with me, MuttMutt. And I don't know about you guys, but my Saturday last week was very interesting. Um, let's just say that I was in 63-degree water and, about 80 feet below the surface at one point. Yeah, crazy guy. Anyway, so back here, yeah, running this little area, for our Skyline Saturday. Looks like things are going pretty good. 87% traffic last I saw. People are wanting to move in, so, uh, excuse me, I had to yawn. It's actually Thursday evening right now for me. Weather change is going on, so yeah, definitely interesting. Uh, and yeah, so tomorrow I think the weather is supposed to be something like I think 45 or something like that for a high. When today the high was 70. So, yeah. Anyway, it's all good, I guess. Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Let's, yeah, let's pull that off to there. And stretch this off this way. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, doesn't like that one, huh? Uh-huh. Well, we can just, and 2 lane, yeah, okay. There we go. And right click to refault. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Get rid of those. Get rid of the zoning on there. Okay. So anyway, yeah, it's been interesting. Um, yeah, all the news stuff where I'm at, they're shutting down schools for coronavirus, and I'm sitting there going, okay, I kind of get the idea there, but at the same point in time, how is that really truly going to help? Are we going to keep schools closed for the next couple of months? Because this isn't going away anytime soon. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and throw some roundabouts in these. Because, well, we're going to need them. Yep. Yeah. We'll need one there. Yeah, we'll need one there. No, that one can stay as it is. We'll get rid of this little later. Alright. Close that. Control. Oh, open it back up. No, we'll leave that. We'll throw one in here. And we'll put one in here and get rid of that too. Oh. But, yeah, it's just like, I mean, I know you got to try and do things, but at the same point in time, yeah, this is going to be crap of epic proportions. Yeah, and that's just what it is. Let's go ahead and move that. Yeah. Relocate building. Interesting. This. It's like one side of the road is. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, well, we can throw it right there. Okay. Yeah, mad and happy at the same time. Yep. Anyway, yeah, get rid of that. No, and that. Okay. Now see this. One side has it, one doesn't. Let's go ahead and pause that real quick. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, and what I'm using is it's a mod and it allows you to remove zoning. I don't know why I broke the power line, but sure. Yeah. But when you select the roads, you can take and you can come in here and you can take and remove the zoning from whatever road you have or roundabout. And that keeps them from getting all clogged up with it. Now, originally, when I first started playing the game, I used to do squares, where basically in the center of the square you have a one-way build around. You know, you still have corners and stuff, but it worked out pretty nice, I think at least. What I've started doing, you know, is just using the roundabout builder. But then inside of whatever area I build, I try and do a one-way road with minimal connections in, mainly because, well, that seems to work pretty well. If you take and you come over here off of this this set of road and come in, yeah, right there, and build along this way, and you build a one-way circuit around. Come on over here. It seems to work out pretty well. You can come up and get a lot of this more, to where you have your little areas that you can come around, just like that. There, and there, yep. And, yeah, I don't know, it just works out nicely. At least that's what I think. I'm not by any means the most experienced person with this game. I like it, it's fun, and, you know, like I said initially, you know, my wife and I love to sit down and play and just sit side by side for a while and just enjoy. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll take and I'll build like an entrance to this big super area here, and exit here, and entrance there, and exit there. And then that way there's a minimal amount of in and out on this section, so heavy traffic doesn't really want to flow through there. It just seems to work. I'll come up here. Well, yeah, do we want to go that way or do we want to go this way? Yeah, let's go across this way. So, you know, you can take and kind of, you know, make these to where they're set up as, interesting. Okay. Weird. Alrighty, let's and then we'll come up here, auto-save, and now it works. Alrighty, but anyway, you know, this seems to allow traffic to flow through these areas, like a miniature district type of deal, where people get in and do what they gotta do. Oh, nope. Don't want a bridge there. No, this one here, and yeah, there we go. That just forces the ground to follow whatever elevation is there. Yeah, let's do that. Weird. Okay, and then on there. So now, yeah, you'll get a little bit of weird traffic coming through there just for whatever reason, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and throw a fire department up over here. Yeah. And residential. So if you're going to do this, you can throw in a little bit of heavy-duty residential in certain areas. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll use it like as a buffer zone from the outer areas, like that, and like that. This, I don't know what the heck's going on there. We'll just throw a school in there. How's that sound? Yeah. All right. Yeah. There we go. But you know, you can use that kind of like a buffer against the noise areas. Get rid of that. You know, so if you have areas where it will be a little bit noisier or whatever, then it will kind of help prevent that from affecting your other areas. There, okay, and then we need to get rid of there. And so then, like building office or commercial out around these edges is usually another way of buffering the noise from the roads and stuff. I think it works. I can't say, you know, it's perfect or anything, but you know, it seems to work out well. And then the central areas end up being low-density residential. And yeah, I haven't had complaints so far out of it. Seems like most of my cities that I build this way seem to work okay. Yeah. So that, yeah, well, you know, just a quick whatever. Bump this into medium speed. But no, I don't know if you watched any of the previous ones or not. But anyway, you know, starts off and the way I do it is a little bit slow. It's a little bit more difficult to get going. But once you get things going and moving, and it turns out pretty well, I think. I think this one here, this is going to be a good stretch for some office space. Yeah. And I need to do some sidewalks in here too. Trying to remember, where's that at? Oh, there we go. Path. So we'll run anarchy there, and there we go. And generally try and shut off the street crossings and stuff. It's not always perfect, but yeah, seems to help. And then a lot of times, you know, people will walk along where the roads are. Every once in a while, you have to do something like that. But yeah, it seems to do okay. Let's see here. Let's come off of this corner here, and all right. Yeah, you lose a little bit here and there as you start going around to do this. You know, once you got things flowing good, but it's overall not too bad, I don't think. Yeah, and we'll throw some commercial up over here. Yeah. And I don't know. I like the way things work out this way. I think it does pretty good. I need to get some more school. Yeah, high school over here. as you can see, it builds out pretty fast. Right now, I don't have any of the heating stations set up. Probably should, since this has a deal where I'm using the electricity is where it's set right now. Let's see here. Yeah, we're running right on the line, so it probably wouldn't hurt. Anyway, let's see here. This one, and we'll get our bridge built across. Get a lot of backup over there. People want to come in and go around. A lot of backup over here too. Might have to turn those into some roundabout. Yeah, and need to expand the subway. Let's see here. What is my traffic flow at? Ooh, 75%. Yeah, because I got all the... Oh, it's all the people moving into this new section. That's what it is. Yeah, so let's get some metro going here. I've got one station there. We'll throw one there. Nope. Yeah, that one. Yeah, throw one there. Throw one here. And, yeah, that should be good. I think that'll... Yeah. Do we want to maybe throw one here? Yeah. Let's throw one there. Okay. And so now, this way, and around to there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're good there. Curve right around. Oh, that didn't connect up. I know it. Underground. There. Yeah. Thought it wanted to snap, but there we snapped in. Oh, did I want to do that though? No. Come up into this one here. So this station here actually needs to go. Yeah. Put it in the wrong spot. There we go. Bring you there and over there. Alrighty. Now we can put in a route. 1, 2, 3. Why is it wanting to go around that way? Huh. Something didn't connect up right. Alright, let's go that. And start back on here, snap in. Yep. And come on around that way. Come down here. And around that way. Okay. We got one stop there, one stop there. Oh. Get rid of that one. Create new line. There to there to there. No. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to throw one in here. Alright. Okay. Okay, and there. Come on that way, and there. Okay. Line. No. Get rid of that stop. Get rid of that stop. Okay, let's start over again. Go this way. Then here. It does not like that corner, does it? Okay, let's work that corner some more. Okay, so we'll go over here. This way. Swing out here. Okay, come on. Okay, what's the problem there? Okay. Still doing all this. Let's just do that station there. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. If they don't like that, well then. I don't know what to say. Okay. Okay. Line. There. No. Okay. Let's go here. No. Why not? Oh, that's a pain in the butt. I never really had this problem. I don't know why it's doing that. Yep, get rid of that. Okay, let's try it this way. There you go, snap out there. Okay, now will you come over to here? Yes, okay. And then you'll come to there, and then back there. Okay, that line's complete. Yay. We're going to unpause that, and then one. Yep, one there, and then one there. And then complete that line. Alright. Okay, so at least that'll help a little bit with our heavy traffic that's coming in from all our construction stuff going on. Yeah. Okay. One thing I didn't get to do is put the station down here. I might be able to squeeze one in over here. Looks like it might work. Could possibly work. And that way I can continue my loop. So, try that. And yeah, those two stations are kind of close together. But it could be worse. Yes, it could always be worse. And, no, we need to back that up a little bit further. There we can go from there to there. And let's go from there to there. And, no. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, so that worked. Okay. And now we can take and, well, let's throw one more station right in here. Oh, can't do that because we got, yeah, not enough money. Okay, well, we'll let that go. Let's see here. Yeah, we're still doing good on there. Traffic's flowing. Trains are flowing. Good, good, good. Yeah. So, since we have this big riverfront area here, let's go ahead and throw up some high-density commercial, since that's what's wanting to build right now. Yeah. That should make a little bit of extra money there. Ooh, yeah. 32 jobs available. Alrighty. Yep. So anyway, yeah, when you build a large section out, you're going to get a lot of traffic, especially for certain things that are going on. But yeah, it'll smooth out, slow down here in just a little bit, especially with the subway system in place. Yeah, looks like we can build another one of those. We'll go on that side of the road. Okay, and see then here, we can take and up to there, and nothing else down that way, but we can connect from there over to here, and just set a little loop up here. Yep. Interesting. Something's not connected. Something's not connected. Alrighty, let's see here. Nope. Now, there. Okay. That's connected now. Alrighty, let's get rid of that one. Create a new line. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And complete the line. Alright. So that gets people shuffling around there. So traffic should lay up here real soon. Yeah, it's already starting to lessen up a lot. Now that we got people moving in. Ooh, we need more sewage output. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. We can put that one there. There. Connect these guys up. There we go. And no more sewage backup. There we go. Alright. So, anyway, yeah, it's just a little bit more building. You know, I like to build in the grids. It just, I don't know, feels, you know, more like what it's supposed to be like. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, big yawn. Oh, yeah, sorry. Been a day. Trying to figure out a bunch of different things, and it feels like day has just drug on. But anyway, yeah, I had to help a neighbor of mine. She has heart failure, and she was worried that her blood pressure was really, really high, and so I had to go over and check on her and make sure she was okay, and help her with a couple of things. And then there's another neighbor that has brain cancer. She just found out that for sure here just yesterday or today. She already had lung cancer before she moved in here, so yeah, she's having a hard time with that. Her brother came by and stopped by to visit her, and that's how it is. I can't do a whole lot to help her and everything, especially if everything I've been through here in the last few months. But I try, I try and at least do a few things when I can, how I can, and yeah. Anyway, it's just it's tough, and that's the reason why I always say, hey, look, take and spend time with your family. Don't just be like, hey, look, yeah, your family, you suck, and leave them. I don't really have a whole lot of family to be able to do anything with. My own mother told me at one point in time, hey, look, I had my life planned out, and then I had you, and it's like, well, that's not my choice. That's not what I wanted. I didn't have any choice in any of it. So, being, a jerk to me, what am I supposed to do? I didn't ask for this and tell you to do it. So, but yeah, that's the way it is sometimes. When I was really hurting after I lost my wife, I went to my father and was staying with him for a couple of days, and his wife kept telling me, "Oh, we're spending too much money on you." I'm not rich by any means, and the tires on my truck were bald, and he wanted to. He said he didn't like having them that way, and he took and he bought a set of tires. Okay, I didn't ask for it. They were used. Nothing major, nothing fancy or anything like that. Didn't spend a huge amount of money, but they're spending too much money on me. And it's like, God, I had somebody give me a 12-foot fiberglass ladder, and I had no use for it. So I said, hey, look, here, you can have it. And I didn't ask for anything, but if he was to have to buy it to be able to work on his house and replace his, or clean the gutters on his house and whatnot and whatever, he'd have to spend quite a bit of money to do it, right? Quite a bit of money to have that. Well, he didn't have to, and I think that, well, I priced it at like $180 or $200 new. But it was one thing to give to him, but it was another thing for them to give to me. It's like, hey, look, if that's what you're gonna be like and everything, then yeah, I don't need to be around. And so I left. And I don't know. When I know a lot of times I say, take and spend time with your family, and it's yeah, there's always times where some family you just can't do anything with, um, but try and make the best of it when you can. It sucks not having family. I drove out to Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and if my truck had broke down, I would have been screwed. Um, you know, and I have nowhere to work on it right now. I need to replace head gasket at some point in time. I'm hoping that I can figure something out there to be able to get it done. Honestly, I'd love to replace the engine just because it's got 200 and some odd thousand miles on it. Get it rebuilt or whatever. I'm probably going to take and let's go ahead and we're gonna change lane arrows. Here. 2 lanes for left, 1 lane for right, and let's put this as a priority, and these 2 as yield. There we go. That way we can get that traffic to clear out of there. I'll back up a little bit, but then we'll get a couple of cars through, and hopefully that'll clear out. But hopefully I'll be able to, here in the next couple of months, I might have found a engine that I can take and get. Probably end up being $300, $400, $500. Do the work to pull it out. Keep everything in as good a shape as possible. If hopefully I can start it and hear if it starts up and runs before I do all that. See how many miles it has on it, and if it's got a lot less than what I currently have on mine, then I will probably just do a swap for now. Later on, I'll keep mine and then take and set it up so that I can take and rebuild the one that I have, and hopefully end up with a decent engine, maybe something a little bit more fun. And one of the things my wife and I always wanted to do was to take and travel, so yeah, that is something that hopefully we can do. Yield there. No. Yield there. Okay. And yeah, there we go. Now we can get some of that traffic through there. Might have to rework some of this stuff here a little bit. When I first got started on it, it was kind of like one of those, hurry up and get it put in and get some stuff building and working, and so we can take and get it the heck going. Alrighty, let's do this one here. Yeah. One turn only. That'll help some too. Alright. Yeah. This one here, we need to make a straight right lane right turn. There we go. That'll help some. Get some of that traffic clear out of there. There we go. There we go. Now it's moving. But yeah, my back's screwed up, my shoulder's screwed up. Broke the end off of my clavicle when I was 18, and didn't know. Knew that I had problems with it. Knew that there was damage done, but didn't realize that the bone was broke. X-rays, they didn't either carry enough to find it, or wasn't able to see it, didn't show whatever it was. Had a big bone spur grown up in there, and it did damage, and when I found my wife not breathing, I started CPR on her, and I when I started CPR, I probably shouldn't have, but you know, what do you do? My wife's here not breathing. Do I just let her be gone? No, I can't do that. So, I tried to revive her, and I had to move her, and in moving her, I tore my shoulder up some more. So, space already occupied. No, it's not. There. No. Okay. I don't know what's going on there, but it's not already occupied, that's for sure. Alright, yeah, I'll turn anarchy off. And there we go. Alright, so, yeah, it was very difficult finding her that way, and yeah, it's just, believe me, it's not something you want to deal with. If you know, and CPR is very violent, and I broke my wife's breastbone right there. I still tear up because I feel like I hurt my wife. And that is just... come on, you there? There we go. And when I was in Jamaica, they kept telling me, oh, I should do a rescue diver course. And I was certified to do CPR, but ready? You know, but it's when you've been through that, it's very, very, very difficult to think about doing again, and that's the honest truth. I just don't know if I can. You know, after shoot. You know, and I would love to progress a little bit more in scuba diving, and you know, be able to show other people and teach other people. Partly because it's one of the few things that I've been able to find peace when I do, but at the same time, to go through all that and take and you know, be able to do the CPR stuff. I don't know if I can manage it. Let's be 100% honest. It's just, yeah, it's very difficult. And if you know somebody who's had to go through that with someone they love, then you probably have seen part of what I went through and what I'm going through now, because I just don't know. I don't know if I can handle it, honestly. But anyway, yeah. Uh, it sucks to be on your own doing a lot of this stuff. That's where I'm at a lot of times. I honestly, after my father's wife did what she did, I don't want to take a dime from him. And I know he was asking me questions about it earlier today, you know, about what I have in my truck and everything else, and, you know, yeah, it's just, it's a deal where I just, you know, I send him the information, but, you know, I don't want anything else. If he says, oh, here, I got this, or whatever, I'm gonna, not to be a rude major jerk, but I don't know that I want anything, or to have anything like that from him at this point. Anyway, I see dead people. Yeah, a lot of them. It's a pain in the butt sometimes. But anyway, you know, get out there, do things with your family, learn to scuba dive. It's not really that hard to do if you can remember a few simple things. Kids as young as 12 can learn. I'm in Oklahoma City area, and if you're anywhere near there, there's a shop called Scuba Bros. Go over there, talk to Zach, or you know, one of the other people that are there, and say, hey, look, you know, guy from YouTube sent me over. Said to take a look. Even if you just stop in, say hi, and see what it looks like. I think you'll like what you find. They're some really good people. I when I went in, upgrade. I did all my paperwork to get started, and I'm sitting there going and breaking down crying because the form, you know, had married or single, and you know, I was still married, and I still am in my heart, and you know, but they understood, and you know, dealt with it. I went through my advanced open water certification in Jamaica. And the only time that I feel at peace anymore is when I'm in the water. My brain focuses on the things that are there, what's around me, and you know, keeping my mind straight on all that type of stuff. And yeah, just it's yeah. Looks like I need to get some more ramps built, but that'll be next time. Yeah, we're running all the traffic down this one ramp and the other one for the other direction. So I'm sure our traffic is looking awful now. Yeah, 68%. Ugh. Probably have to upgrade some of these roundabouts too. 3-lane. Let's do that now. But anyway, yeah. Okay. help some. But yeah, I highly recommend, you know, try it. It's really cool to be able to go down and do stuff like that, and to go underwater and see a part of the world that a lot of people don't get to. You know, a lot of people don't get to see that stuff, so it's worth checking out. Um, I love it, and straight there. No, this one. Yeah. Traffic's already starting to flow a little bit better, I think. Maybe, kinda, sorta. One of the other things to push traffic over into other areas is you slow down certain areas. So like this here, we're going to bump that down to 20. And that will make traffic want to flow on the other routes. 20. And that helps to push traffic around where you want it versus where it wants to be, especially for the inflow areas. These probably should have been 2-lane road going one way, but now that I slowed that down, that should push a lot of the traffic to want to go the other direction. Anyway, yeah, because then it prioritizes this traffic area over the other one, because the other one's so much slower. But, yeah. This is still a difficult game for me to sit down and play and talk about, you know, because I miss my wife so very much. You know, and the things that we did together. And I remember so many times just sitting down side by side in the chair I'm in now and having her sit with me and, you know, play the same game on her computer. And I lost a son at 9 days old, and there are so many things I don't remember during that time, and I just, anyway, hopefully this wasn't too depressing or anything. Okay, you know, but yeah, go out and, you know, take your wife and kids, and even if you just take them to a shop that, you know, does the scuba diving and everything, it's really cool to see. A lot of times they'll have saltwater aquariums. That's really cool to take a look at. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, seriously, you know, take your family out and do things with them, and, you know, tell them how you care, or, you know, tell them how you feel caring about them, things like that. Don't leave it unsaid. and do something together. Even if you can't, go out to the movie theater and stuff right now with the way the world is going. Go in the backyard and throw a baseball around. Do something. Do something together with them. Go work on a car. Um, you know, teach them a skill. Teach them something interesting. Learn, grow, love. Anyway, MuttMutt. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully this has touched you in some way and it makes your life a little bit better. That's part of the reason why I'm doing the Skyline Saturdays. Anyway, catch you later.